One of the projects I've been working on lately is putting together a blackberry patch. I've got the blackberries planted and I've got my trellis up and I want to put the finishes touches on it today. So let me show you what I've done, and there's obviously more than one way to do this, but hopefully it will help you by seeing my project so far. So let's take a look. Here it is. This could have been a lot more beautiful, but you can see here I have used T-post and wire to create my support system. Ended up transplanting 4 of my blackberry plants that I had, and then I bought 12 more. So I've got a total of 16 blackberries. This particular variety I have is the Navajo thornless blackberry, and was able to find these half price at the big box store in the wintertime. I had and planted them. Now this could have went better, but I want to show you some of the things that I learned that went into the decision, and then we're going to finish the job here hopefully today. So what made me want to do this was going to somebody's house, and I saw they had a fairly small area of blackberries, but it was just loaded with big, plump, juicy blackberries in the summertime, and I thought I would love to recreate this at my own house. I've got quite a few fruit trees already. This is a pawpaw tree. I've got persimmon, peach, 21 blueberry bushes, muscadines, fig trees. But the reason I decided to put the blackberries here is because I wanted plenty of sunlight, but I also wanted somewhere where the soil was not very hard and compact. And this seemed to be, just based on me digging in the soil, a place where I got much better soil quality than just maybe 20 or 30 feet over where the soil was rocky and compacted. So I think that's a big deal on the success of blackberries. Now, I didn't amend the soil at all. If you have terrible soil, you may want to amend it and till it up. One reason that led me to believe that this soil is going to be good for growing blackberries is I planted a weeping willow tree right here, and it just took off and has done fantastic. So that was a clue to let me know that, hey, I know not all plants grow great in the same exact spot, but I thought if the weeping willow is doing so good in this particular area, then I think these blackberries are going to have a good chance as well. See, when you just start digging the hole, if I go down 6 inches and start hitting rock, then that's probably not a good sign. Where when I came over here, it was much easier digging, looser soil. As far as the T-posts go, I bought 7-foot T-posts and drove them in the ground. I bought electric fence wire. I bought a 250 feet roll of the electric fence wire, and then we wrapped it around the post. I made 2 strands. One strand is about 18 inches off the ground. The other strand is probably 18 inches taller than that strand. So I may have to adjust those. We'll see how it goes. But that's where we are at the moment. Now I need to come in here and do some pruning on some of these older blackberry bushes. Some of these dead canes need to be cut out of here and cut back to the ground. And as I've done some reading, it seems like I want to try to keep my blackberries pruned at about 4 foot tall, and that should lead to more fruit. So to summarize where we're at so far, I've got 16 Navajo thornless blackberry bushes put in the ground in a place that I feel like is more quality soil. I used 7-foot T-posts and put those in the ground about every 15 to 20 feet. And then I wrapped a 17 gauge electric fence wire around there to create my support system. Now the width between my T-post right here is about 2 feet. I didn't measure it, but I did just kind of step it off with my feet. So roughly a foot to either side of the center of the plant. What else needs to be done on the project to complete this? Well, I went by the landscape yard and I picked up a yard of mulch. So what I'm gonna do in this situation, I've got Bermuda grass growing in here, which is not exactly ideal. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take some landscaping fabric and put on the backside here where I really just don't want anything to grow. And then I'm gonna put a nice thick layer of mulch in here where the blackberries are. Hopefully the mulch will be nice thick, where ultimately I hope I can kill the Bermuda grass that's growing in this area. I'm sure it's going to be a constant battle, but I don't necessarily want to put the landscaping fabric down right here at this moment, but I do want to put it behind here to kind of keep anything from growing between this pasture and my blackberry garden here. So I got my landscaping fabric. I got a 4 foot wide landscaping fabric, 225 foot roll, which is going to be more than enough. So let me put that down, then we'll start spreading the mulch. And let me just say, I'm not a perfectionist in this kind of stuff, so it's not going to be perfect, but I'm okay with that. So just letting you know that before I get started. Here are my landscaping stakes. Let's drive those in the ground. This is all I got, so we're gonna make it work. I've got the fabric put down. What I'm gonna do is probably start with the mulch around the blackberries, and if I have leftover mulch, I'll put it on the fabric as well. They also get piles of leaves and kind of put around there, just adding some compost. The idea is keep the grass out from around the blackberries and help keep the moisture in. The more I think about it, I don't even think I really need the mulch on the black tarp. I want to get some more stakes to stake it down better. I mean, really, that's just to keep grass out of that back side of it. I think I'm going to just take the mulch and just pile it even a little bit thicker onto the area where the actual blackberry bushes are. Hey, good news, I found some more metal stakes I'm going to use to help secure the fabric, and also got my backpack blower, clean up the look of the mulch and blow the mulch out of the back of the truck. Let's check out the final results. You guys give me your feedback on it, what I do right, what I do wrong, what could I improve, what could somebody watching the video improve when they try this in their own yard. We got 15 or 16 of the Navajo thornless blackberry bushes, got the mulch around them, got some black fabric in the back, was able to stake it down a little bit better, could have done a better job on that, and got a lot of mulch in here with the blackberries. Hopefully the mulch is going to be able to keep a lot of the grass out. It still may require some effort to keep that out, but it should be a good start, and hopefully that fabric is going to keep a lot of it out as well. Now, to improve on it, possibly could come in here later and put down some kind of border, whether it be brick or landscaping timbers or something like that, to make it a little bit better appearance, but also to maybe help keep some of the grass out as well. But the Bermuda is going to run in there. I'm going to have to work on keeping that out. But overall, I'm happy with it. I don't know if this summer will be that great because these young plants, but I'm hoping by the following summer that I'm going to be getting lots of blackberries. One thing to note about blackberries, they come in different varieties. You know, there's some that stand up better than others. I don't know exactly how much effort it's going to take for me to help these things stay within the boundaries here. I may need some kind of little twist ties or something to attach it to the wire, or they may do good enough just like it is. We'll see when it gets time. Thanks for watching my blackberry project. Hope it's an inspiration to you if you want to attempt to try something like this at your own home. We'll see you guys in the next video.